the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Yebekwa akopie mu ewo the ECOWAS court in Abuja. Na President Mahama only did the government of Ghana or ne Minister of Justice, Attorney General or melusu or mo first judgment debt ewo the ECOWAS court of Abuja yepese de bremo enanopi yebekaya judgment debt idea na NDC government grapple with during the first term of President Mahama. Inti bibiene a course in the first term of President Mahama essence unity ba ese Ghana for because enyesika ketwa na first term of President Mahama judgment debt ye lusu ye key among them cases be to say Wodome case event happened during Can 2008. Courts awarded huge sums of money to Alfred Agbesi Wodome. It's a judgment that is also shasi under the second coming of President Mahama. Esenkofobi na cautious. Na obi expect say current Attorney General Dominic Ayine sa expertise nimdia supposedly or war in law no ebe preventing the happenings of such events, but asanso unity ye the details are a PMO of over nearly canon 9 billion old Ghana cedis, and I say over 900,000 Ghana cedis are first after 21 days of former President John Dramani Mahama President John Dramani Mahama social contract or have in omunka budget kra MI but sikana start to say shigu ewo ECOWAS court of Abuja yebekai judgment debt cases ni bia a very power deal nina cases are NDC government na omo criticized for overpricing sa power deal idea is yen hia se Ghana yebebo ho ka yebekwa kutria yenya so mfaso and then one of the major complaints are na opposition parties during the time of former President John Dramani Mahama the first term no omo complaining about key spending spending yensu yenya ho so mfaso saglemi housing project asika bebreko mu taxes hard earned money akomwa yenya so mfaso another one here banking sector cleanups are a course asika bebreko pie mu bank so Omentini entry on depositors' money and depositors' money became at risk. I had to take the intervention of the next government. And I don't know say only that cleanup. Inti essential unity biom abana. Yerekai former Attorney General Godfred Odame PMO many international courts are fighting and preventing the loss of hard-earned money for the government under various judgment debt. Key among them oil case be a PMO, any Ghana veto arbitration case. Ghana successfully defended over $950 million claim by any Ghana veto against Ghana in an arbitration case. And then that case is a PMO and I guess Ghana you lose huge sums of money. Even Dr. Ato Force and ambulance case crap no. Event firm no crap or more Dubai decided so unbearing or mobile returning amounts of money lost to the government in that ambulance deal. Into essential unity, you go into the details of the ECOWAS case. ECOWAS courts grants orders Ghana to pay $75,000 to Western Togoland activists. $75,000 to Western Togoland activists. Now, the ECOWAS Court of Justice has ruled against the government of Ghana in a landmark case involving the prolonged detention of 30 members of the Homeland Study Group Foundation. Now, one thing is even surprising to say, so Homeland Study Group Foundation, yakoshe omudin ewo registrar general or any registered group. Any group or omuni registration, omun register that group. Omode say dinner to omo Homeland Study Group Foundation. The work I doing former president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo so. Na a lot of activists also say Western Togoland for person omo. That group, no, over 30 members, they were detained by the immigration service because normal person wearing some form of state capture, some form of mini coup, be normal the Western Togoland from the Republic of Ghana. Now, according to the report, decision whereby on Friday, May 16, 2025, in Abuja, in Drayana, side decision waiver. Now, the court found that the applicants were held without trial and due legal process for extended periods over a year following the arrest made under Ghana's 1976 Prohibited Organizations Decree. And applicants here, President Mahama has to pay $75,000 or the back Ghana came over 900,000 Ghana cedis in current exchange rate terms. So each applicant also will receive over $2,500 each in CD equivalent. And your car nearly OBISO nearly 30,000 and also over 35,000 Ghana cedis. Into Titiscano over 350 million each in this loss of the case, over 350 million each times 30. Ruling was delivered in case number ECWCCJ AP1224 by a 3-member panel comprising of Justice Ricardo Gonzalez, Sengu M. Kuruma, and Dupe Atuki. Justice Sengu M. Kuruma and Justice Dupe Atuki. Now, the report explained that the judges concluded that Ghana's actions in this landmark case contravene both its national laws and international human rights commitments. Inti Imbra Ghana yedi yensa kwasha asiye. Say you be do so as a nation, you be do so as an international human rights, no. Yabudu Wenimitia in this particular case, citing Article 14.3 of the Ghana's 1992 Constitution and Article 6 of the African Charter on Human Rights and People's Rights, both of which guarantee the right to liberty, timely access to courts. The court stated unequivocally that the applicant's detention without trial was unlawful. And based on Western Togoland activities are normal here, Ghana Immigration Services arrested for over a year. Not process for court. Almost say because of Western Togoland activities. Now because of Western Togoland activities. Why don't you process them for court? And then ECOWAS court and for NECA. The applicants were arrested and held for extended periods, some for over a year, without being brought before a court. This is clearly a violation of their right to liberty, said presiding judge Ricardo Gonzalez. And the presiding judge Nsem-Pii at the landmark case, first judgment debt, President Mahama, led by Dominic Ayine, the current Attorney General, a lot of press conferences. Court Neko defended the Republic of Ghana, saying for financial loss. May 2025, 16th May 2025, Ghana, Yaboka Bubuja, because the Minister of Justice ain't even defended in this particular case. Godfred Odame, and yet this only case crap no defended. Certain switch and the government of Ghana itself and the Sakosha Kratas say mobile money into a probability over $4.5 billion. I see a bomuka. Government sign cancel that contract to say it doesn't make sense. Dr. Mahmoud Bamia proposes a bit to be used to 4.5 million over billions a trade for that transaction. And no crap no omulusu case now in court of arbitration with United Kingdom. Simple case Abuja, ECOWAS court. They started lusu millions and millions of Ghana cedis. No wonder dollars have started to go. So what is this amount of money? And yes, KBR. Ghana, you started to say to Western Togoland activists. Now, Although the Homeland Study Group Foundation itself was listed as a party to the case, the court struck out the organization, ruling that it lacked legal standing due to its failure to present a registration document to prove its status as a legal entity. Inti court no crapa a ruling said nkofo wentria no omo ni identity. You register omo. Inti nanka bibia nanka defense lawyers of Ghana nanka omo kuda kasa case we nka is a non-starter. It's a total non-starter because sa nkofo omo di case the crapo back group they don't even have identity omo ni registration documents. So ene over 900,000 Ghana cedis each Aquama and an unregistered entity. Now, no registration documents were presented. Therefore, the foundation cannot be recognized as a legal entity before the court, the panel ruled. The applicants who were reportedly engaged in demonstrations advocating for self-determination for the people of Western Togoland argued that their detention was politically motivated and lacked legal justification. And the demonstrations are not more yet. Some person Western Togoland, Western Togoland. Immigration police authorities are arresting them. Almost say a politically motivated, that a lack legal justification. Ghanaian government defended the arrest by citing national security concerns. However, the ECOWAS court dismissed that argument, stressing that even in matters of national security, the state is bound to respect due process. Enti argument na say national security concerns enti no yes are arrested. And now Justice Gonzalez say in as much as national security in Juma Krapono then offer due process. The court also rejected claims by the applicant seeking recognition of a right to self-determination, ruling that neither ASGF nor its members were legally positioned to assert such claims on behalf of a larger community. Enti Mwankasano ASGF no more non-starter because Mwankasa mo organization in your register. Enti about the saying na mutimi a legal identity as a CSO and as an NGO. More Kasama, the group of voter regions said, Muntino, Yanti and from the Republic of Ghana. That is what Justice Gonzalez said. In addition to offering financial compensation to the non-existent legal entity, the court instructed the government of Ghana to take further legal action by either initiating prosecution against the detainees within 2 weeks or releasing them unconditionally. Enti Sika Otriama unregistered legal detainees or say on share within 2 weeks. Na on process you for court. Na some person can be into a watch you need a within 2 weeks on process you and as on jam no unconditionally. All other reliefs sought by the applicants were dismissed and both parties were directed to bear their own legal costs. The final judgment document will be issued once formally signed by the panel of judges. Inti normally ulusu case yes also ejisika free the onene enya argument or court no free no ho e dey pay also now the trial lawyers but this time no mo amunye legal firm munye legally recognized into money case in the first place. It's a surprise and say Jitimi awarded this amount of money to them. Secondly, no you say the government of Ghana and process you quickly for courts. Now activities are more have against them mo say e Ghana mrana etu sin monko kana court. Now follow all international judgments. Say whether the current Attorney General Dominic Ayine is competent enough to defend the coffers of the limited coffers of the Republic of Ghana. And I say judgment debt in the in the second coming of President Mahama. That is a concern. Yebeko is simple from where latest yedi from the ECOWAS Court of Abuja, Edebremo and Anope. That was simple.
This is interesting. Viewers, a text from Dominic Ayine, because I texted him earlier today. Or was it yesterday? Let me look at the text, the last one. It's yesterday. Yesterday at 10:54, I texted him. So Dominic Ayine has texted back. He said, Paul, you are putting a slant on the story to give an impression that I'm trying to gag A+ through Dr. Sledge. I take exception to that. Please go back and read my press conference statement. I am disappointed in you, but not surprised. Attorney General, I'm sorry. Don't be disappointed. I have more integrity than the person you were working with on the Law House contract. Oh. I was working on Law House contract? Me? I was working on Law House contract. Attorney General, sorry about that. I see that you say you are disappointed. Please don't be. We are all concerned about. Attorney General says, viewers, and this is live. Attorney General says that the slant I put on the story. Please, let's have Attorney General A+ and this guy there again, because Attorney General has written. Let's treat it very seriously. Attorney General says, now, viewers, the slant I put on was that Dominic is bringing out Sledge to gag A+. Attorney General says no. He says, I take exception to that. He says it is completely off. Please go back and read my press statement. Okay. No, the press statement, he didn't say that he's gagging. We imputed it. So he says he takes exception to that. He said, go back and read my press statement. I am disappointed in you, but I'm not surprised. Oh, that I apologize, Attorney General. You don't need to be disappointed. It's part of the explanation that we do here. There's no need to be disappointed. But then he says that he has more integrity than the person you were working on the Law House contract with. He is referring to... I don't need to put fire into that one. Let me leave it. I don't need to put fire into it. But at least we have had the Attorney General express his view on the matter. The Attorney General says that the slant we put on this, that he was using Sledge to gag A+, is not true. But Attorney General, now that we're at it, who is Sledge then? Who is Sledge? You mentioned Dr. Sledge. You didn't say anything about him. So naturally, you get journalists wanting to know who is Sledge. And in us wanting to know who is Sledge, everybody is talking to us. And that is where the story from the use of Sledge's name to gag A+ is coming from. Perhaps if you are told us in at least one more line that Sledge is so and so and so and so, but also Sledge and MIF, the issues, all of that is important. I see I have a text from somebody who is writing about MIF. So viewers, sorry, I'm sharing my text message with you tonight. It is for public interest. The person just said that the MIF matter may have more than you said, so call me after your show. Hey. He says the MIF matter may have more than you said, so call me after your show. Vincent Asifwa says I should mention his name. He says, I was shocked to have seen the Attorney General robed in the way he did. That robe is simply for the court, and even at the court, and not even at the court premises. Okay, no problem. It is a big matter. So at least, please tell Dominic Ayine. And let me just reply. Thank you, sir. Viewer, sorry, let's do it together. So how do you spell it? THANK. I've written that one. YOU. Thank you, sir. SIR. Comma. It's comma. Please. The correction. Please. Your concern has been published. Your concern has been duly published. Usually when I send text to Dominic, I have to send it also to Tamaklo, because maybe Dominic won't see it. I'm sure, I don't know. Oh, he's online. He's showing online. So thank you, sir. Please, your concern has been duly published. Please don't be disappointed. Okay, don't be disappointed. He also see that I'm typing. Don't be disappointed. We are together. We are together. We are together. Lecturer and student. Lecturer and student. Because of our common friend D. I won't tell you who D is, viewers. Let me leave that one. Because of our common friend D, we are together, lecturer and student. I've sent that to Dominic Ayine. It has ticked 2. Does he do blue tick? No, he doesn't do blue tick. So, but he's still online, so he has seen it. Good evening, Leonard Attorney General. If you are watching, we are all very concerned about this A+ issue, and we really want you out of it. We are all very concerned about the A+ issue. As for A+, the National Democratic Congress has removed him from their caucus, and they should do that very quickly. Viewers, sorry, today we are doing text message. The Attorney General has texted again. Oh, the Attorney General is a democratic man. Oh, he says, no, please, you are not. You cannot do what you are doing to me and pretend we are together. Attorney General is getting upset. He's very upset. Okay, I won't read it again. I'll look for time and go and see him. I won't read it again. So I'm sending something to him, but that one I won't tell you. Okay. Attorney General is very unhappy with the publication. So we have done justice to his view of the matter, haven't we? We have done justice to his. Fortunately for us, it's in the same program and in the same time slot. We have done justice to his view of the matter, but he's quite upset, and I can understand. I mean, I think that he's transferring some of the anger on A+ onto the show and onto me, but that's allowed. That's allowed. I'm sure by the time the day goes tomorrow and all that, when he gets to hear our view, is fine. But this is a growing story. This is a very, very, very big growing story. So we will manage it as time goes on. Our next target is A+, and to look at how Parliament will deal with these things, because we cannot have these things going on. A member of Parliament cannot come and be calling other people names. He doesn't provide any evidence for it. He doesn't say anything. Then he's blasting him. I think that they have to do. If he has evidence, he should hurry up and tell us that Dominic Ayine has done this and this and this. On the other side, I don't think the Attorney General is managing it well. I don't think so too, but that's up to the Attorney General. He's a big man. But A+ is definitely not managing it well. It's terrible.